morning to everybody. Today we have a discussion about conducted media. As we all know, the world of computer network, it wouldn't have existed if we have no medium to transfer the data between all computers. So as far as I know, there are two types of conducted media. One is using twisted pair and one is using coaxial cable. So does anybody can explain about conducted media? Well, firstly with the twisted pair.
Okay. Twisted pair cable adalah satu kabel yang digunakan untuk telephone communication dan salah satu most modern internet network. Sepasang wire atau kabel tu dia boleh transmit data. Okay. Kabel ni sebenarnya dia boleh protection against crosstalk dan ataupun the noise generated by adjacent pair. Bila elektrik dalam wire tu mengalir, dia akan mencipta satu circular magnetic dalam wire tu. Jadi dalam wire magnetic yang mengalir tu akan membuatkan peningkatan pembatalan untuk bila crosstalk dan noise berlaku. So lagi twisting the wire can enhance the cancellation effect. Lagi orang kata lagi rapat wire yang kita twist tu, lagi tinggi peningkatan kita nak batalkan satu crosstalk ataupun noise.
But as I know, the twisted pair cable, there are two types of twisted pair cable, right? So what is the two types of twisted pair cable?
Dia ada dua type untuk twisted pair cable. Pertama UTP dan kedua STP. Okay. Saya akan terangkan pasal UTP. UTP adalah unshield twisted pair, yang mana salah satu type kabel yang digunakan dalam telecommunication atau computer network. UTP ni dia ada consist different number of copper wire yang dimeshkan atau ditwist dengan color lain-lain. Okay, UTP ni dia datang dalam banyak size dan selalunya digunakan dalam node cabling. Maknanya dia runs from a backbone unit to the individual component of the network. Okay, function UTP ni setiap tip wire dia tu untuk tip color dia ada blue, orange, green, brown dan snake. Untuk rings color dia pula ada white, red, black, yellow and violet. Setiap pasangan ada dia punya depend on number of pair and the application. Okay, bila kita guna kabel tu yang di situ, kabel dia carry electric signal between device which allow communication.
All I know about the STP is the shielded twisted pair cable, which pair of the insulated conductor is encased in a metal sheet to prevent crosstalk. The crosstalk is the unwanted transfer of signal between communication channels. The quality aspect of shielded twisted pair is same as the unshielded twisted pair, but the shielded must be connected to the ground. If this is improperly grounded, the shield acts like an antenna and picks up unwanted signal. The STP consists of 4 layers. They are twisted pair, pair shields, overall shield, and outer jacket. Each twisted pair consists of different color contact plastic insulation to differentiate between each other. The speed and throughput is between 10 to 100 megabit per second. The cost per node is moderately expensive. Then the media and connector size is medium to large. The maximum cable length is 100 meters.
Well, can anybody explain about the coaxial cable? I don't understand about coaxial cable.
Coaxial cable has a wire in their center that is surrounded by an insulating material. Insulation is surrounded by a braided metal shield, which in turn is surrounded by a protective jacket that is for keep away from moisture. This type of cable is more commonly referred to as because the center conductor and metal shield share the same axis. Wire in center is electrical conductor through which computer data is transmitted. The braided metal shield presents the electromagnetic wave. The noise generated by light, fans, coffee, and others devices for cutting across the conductor and inducing unwanted voltage that may corrupt the data. Shield is electrically connected to ground. Therefore, the noise is shortened to ground before it reaches conductor wire. As I know, coaxial cable have two examples, that is 10 base 2 and 10 base 5. Can anyone explain to me?
Okay, there are two types of coaxial cable. First, T-neck, which is 10 base 2. Dalam coaxial cable ni, T-neck 10 base 2 ni digunakan lebih kepada dalam RG58. Okay, 10 base 2. Dia refer kepada specification di mana dia punya penipisan coaxial cable yang dibawa untuk carrying Ethernet signal. 10 base 2, the number 2 refer to the maximum length, iaitu 200 meter. Dan type untuk electrical cable yang digunakan dalam RG58 ni, biasanya kita guna BNC connector untuk connectkan coaxial cable tu antara salah satu sama lain lah. Then second, thicknet. Thicknet ni 10 base 5, di mana coaxial cable digunakan dalam RG8. 10 base 5 ni dia refer kepada specification di mana ketebalan diameter coaxial cable dalam satu conductor cable lah. The number of 10 dia refer kepada speed, iaitu 10 megapixel, 10 megabyte per second untuk send data kepada ke destination dia lah. The number of 5 dia refer kepada maximum length, iaitu not longer than 500.
Oh, I think we all now understand about what is twisted pair and coaxial cable. Then, how about conducted media repels noise for maximum performance? Can anybody please explain it? Before we understand how the conducted media like coaxial cable and twisted pair repel noise, we discuss about common mode noise. Common mode noise is electrical interference induced into the cable with equal amount of energy in the same polarity on both wire of the twisted pair. The noise can come from electrical motor, air conditioner, transformer, and others electrical applications. And the ability of twisted pair to eliminate this common mode noise can be optimized by maintaining certain twist ratio, which are in the form of different twist length between pair in clockwise and anti-clockwise. So this means that the more twist per meter in a twisted wire give a better performance to the cable.
When a transmitter applies in a balanced analog, audio or video signal to the twisted pair wire, the signal is the same amplitude on both the wires. Means the polarity will be inverted. For example, we have to understand what is the differential mode first. So the differential mode is when the wire, one end of the wire is going positive and the other end of the wire is going to the negative. So it will balance out and it will cancel out the noise. So and then all the induced common noise, let's say from the adjacent wire pairs, as well as from other external sources such as motors, transformer, and other external sources, will cause the same noise signal to be induced into both wires equally. And of the same polarity. So this will cause the electron to flow in the same direction through both wire of the twisted pair, and the noise will cancel at the receiver. So the noise will be reduced. And in the balance transmission, the receiver is operating in a differential mode. This means it is working on difference between two input signal from an output signal. So how to count this signal? Actually, it's very simple, just like a simple max calculation. So, but you have to remember to invert the signal because, okay, let's say we take an example. If we have a signal value of positive 0.35 volts at the positive input and a signal of value of negative 0.35 signal, then at the end it will produce 0.70 because it will inverse, so become too positive, and this will produce noise. Let's say if another example, we take positive 0.015 volts and the other end also positive 0.015 volts. And because this dissipate, they will work inverse. So we will invert one positive to a negative. So you cancel off one positive and one negative, so it will cancel off the noise. So this is how the twisted pair works to maximum the performance. About twisted pair, then how about the coaxial cable?
Coaxial cable, okay, inside coaxial cable is made out of 4 layers, and the inner side of the wire is a metal wire, and outside is insulator, surface, rubber or plastic is surrounded the wire. So how is repair the noise is made out of, first we have to know each metal when electricity pass through it, it will produce a electromagnetic fields because by the electron beside the metal. So how to induce it? So we in the coaxial cable inside there is have 2 layers of the metals. The main one is the metal wire, the inner side, and the outside still got another made out of aluminium. This metal. Then when current pass through it, they have 2 opposite same amplitude of current pass through it. Then the same current pass through it. Then they will cut off the noise because of the same amplitude of current. So it cut off. This means the magnetic field still there, but just don't have the noise. They cut off the noise. So another one is grounding. By grounding, the coaxial wire under the ground is also can reduce the noise. And this is called the grounding system. Grounding system are to minimize the noise voltage generated by the current from 2 or more circuit flowing through a common ground impedance. And to avoid creating ground loops, they are subjected to magnetic field and different in ground potential. So after we know all these application, coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, can someone give some example more we freely use in our daily life?
There are some examples of application of conducted media in industry. For example of coaxial cable, there are television, radio, computer network communication, and video distribution. Television cable use coaxial cable because it is much less susceptible to interference and carry much more data. Then, for example of twisted pair, there are telephone cable, CCTV camera, and voice. Telephone cable use twisted pair because it works well for noise.
There are 3 types of network media. They are UTP, STP, and coaxial. All these are explained just now. And let me start with UTP. It has a maximum segment length of 100 meter. It can the speed is 10 megabits to 1000 megabits, and it's the least expensive network media available in the market. The advantage of UTP is that it's easy to install, it's widely available, and of course widely used. And the disadvantage of UTP is that it's unshielded, so it's prone to interference, and it can cover only a limited distance. STP, however, is a shielded media type, so it has a reduced crosstalk, and then it's more resistant to EMI interference, but it's difficult to work with, can cover only a limited distance, and it is not cost effective. STP is about 100 meter maximum length, and the speed is about 10 megabits to 100 megabits. It's the most expensive network media available. Coaxial is divided into two types. The thick net has a maximum segment of 500 meter. Thin net has a maximum length of 185 meter. The speed is about 10 megabits to 100 megabits. The cost, coaxial is relatively inexpensive, but of course it's more expensive than UTP. The advantage of coaxial is that it's less prone to EMI interference than other types of copper media. The disadvantage is that thin net has a limited bandwidth, and the disadvantage of thin net is that if it's damaged, then it can bring down the whole entire network. So that's the summary for the three network types.